ọmọ ti ará àjàkú ọmọ oyè lẹ́jìgbò ọmọ ojúdà akọ̀mọ̀ náà àdúrà ọmọ ẹ̀fọ́ ìyẹ̀rú ọ̀tí mọ́ ọlọ́pàá mọ́jọ ọmọ arọ́lú tolúpọ̀ ìyàmọ̀dé. And all of these people from my father's side, whichever they say will depend on how they were related to my father. So, I will answer everything. But from my mother's side, they will say, ọmọ lílà bí ará àbára, ará káàdùn. Ọmọ lílà bí ará àbára, ọmọ lílà bí ọ̀dà. So I was asking, where else is Ibara? And where is the of them? I didn't know. Whereas I know that Omonida exists in Otu, because I've met some of them, and in Chico, I've met some of them. And in fact, there is one prominent Omonida, the Oba of Benin. The Oriki that they say in Edo language when they are greeting the Oba of Benin contains, it contains, or maybe I should pronounce it, it contains the expression Oviada, which exactly means Omonida. So I understand Omonida very well, but these other Orikis make me have two serious questions. Was Lisabi originally from Ifeodo? Or was Lisabi and Lilabi, which one of them is a corruption of the other? I don't know. But the only thing I know is that what? I'm a Yoruba. And therefore, the homogenization that took place is fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have Afonwa with me. There is no way to write the history of education in Nigeria without appearing to be writing the Egba-Yewa history. If you are in doubt, ask our one-time Minister of Education in the Western region, an Ilan man called J.O. Rebi. Ask Professor Bastafowa, who was not only a professor and Dean of Education at the University of Ife, but actually also became the Federal Minister of Education before he eventually retired. Egba-Yewa had become almost everything for Western type education. I'm going to leave our youngsters in the audience with a list of names to investigate, either by checking with their parents or by going on the internet. That list I will leave is a long list. These are the Akala, Efuroye Tinubu, Efusetani Aliwa, Bishop Ajayi Crowder, the Kutis from Reverend Jesse Josiah, Reverend Israel Oludofun, Mrs. Fumilayo, Dr. Olikoye, Fela Nikulako, Dr. Beth Olari, Alhaji Dada Adegbero, Dr. Adekoye Jemajekodumi, Dr. Adeoye Lambo. Our only QC when I was young, Lotimi Alade Williams. My vice chancellor when I was teaching at the University of Lagos, Professor Biobaku. The secretary of the Nigerian Council of Muslims, Dr. Latif Adebute. My teacher at Government College Ibadan, who threatened me with detention at one point. Mr. Fujoke Koka, and later became principal of Queen's College, Yabat. As Dr. Sani said, actually I was simultaneously working at the Exams Council and teaching at the University of Lagos in 1967. So Dr. Mr. Dr. Oyewole was my boss in the morning at the Grounds Council. And his twin brother, Femi Oyewole, was my boss later on. We have General Oluwole Rotimi. You remember that when they probed all the governors of Nigeria, there were only 2 of them that they found nothing against. Rotimi was one of them, and the other one was the governor of Lagos. Military governor, Bolaji Johnson. But ancient names like Justice Olumuyiwa Gibomi, Justice Adetokunbo Ademola, Dr. Ogutola Shapara, and his brother, Shapara Williams. I think I wrote the wrong thing here. It's not, yeah. Shapara Williams, his first name is Christopher. And of course, more recent names like Moshood Abiola, Ernest Shonekan, and Olusegun Aremu Obasanjo. We have Jonathan Odebi, Dr. Tuji Otegbeye, General Tuji Oluri, Mr. Akilo, Dikin D.P. Babajide, Justice Bola Ajibola, and Senator Afolabi Elabinton. If you are wondering if I've left some prominent name out, I did it deliberately to make it the last name, but not the least. It's an Ijegba called Wole Soyinka, our only Nobel laureate. The list is by no means exhaustive or even representative of each profession upon which the Egba-Yewa people have led the Yoruba nation and the country of Nigeria. Egba-Yewa have also left footprints in this hemisphere, on this side of the Atlantic. According to the work of Wole Soyinka, a community of black folks used the name Bekuta to describe their community for years in this hemisphere. But there was a governor of Nigeria whose name was Carter. And in fact, the Carter bill was named after him. He also became later on the governor of Barbados. He built a palace for the governorship of Barbados, which is now housing the Prime Minister. And the palace is called Ilaro Fort. So your footprints are everywhere. All we have to do now is to make sure that the heritage that all our ancestors had delivered through you to us, that we keep making that heritage substantial. Thank you.
May I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, to please give him another round of applause.
And he really engaged through this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, bí wọ́n ṣe ń pín àwọn ìpanu sí orí àwọn tables wa, tí ẹ bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu lọ́wọ́, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ tẹ́tí lé kó bákan náà. Chief Mrs. Bola Joko Shoton Kuti, the Aṣíwájú Ìyálájé of Egba-land, láti wá bá wa swear in àwọn new executives. Mama wa, Chief Mrs. Shoton, please.
Good evening, everybody. Isn't this great? Yes. Let's give ourselves a clap. It's an honor and a privilege to be the one to swear in new but old chairman in the name of Ogutoyin, Reverend Dr. Oladipo. Mrs. Will you please repeat after me? I, Ogutoyin Dr. Oladipo, do solemnly swear that you will support
I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the Egba
of the
National Association,
International Association,
USA and Canada,
USA and Canada.
during your term.
During my time,
You will faithfully
I will faithfully
and impartially
discharge responsibilities
of the office
of the office
elected,
to which I've been elected,
to which you've been elected,
the national chairman,
to the best of your ability,
to the best of my ability,
and that you will support
that I will support
the goals
the goals
and objectives
and objectives
of the association.
of the association. So help me God. Thank you. I will in turn call all the newly elected officers. All the newly elected officers. All the newly elected officers to please come forward.
Mrs. Modupe Egbeleye, Reverend Vice Chairman, Reverend Sunday Bajobi, Secretary General, Shamsidin Tiamiyu, Assistant General Secretary, Esther Fatoku, Financial Secretary, Alhaji Bola Amin, Treasurer, Mr. Ayola, PR, Mrs. Ayola, I sincerely appreciate. Mrs. Adeshola Ayola, PRO and Publicity. Mrs. Doyin Lawal, Miss Doyin Lawal, Chief Whip. Mr. John Oyegunle, Social and Welfare. Mo ní ẹ̀rí tó dájú, ohun tán fún sínú fèrè ní kò fún síta o, ọmọ àdàmì lẹ́bi o.
Very simple. These are the newly elected officers of the Egba National Association that will start the association from today on forward till 2012. where we'll be 2014, when we'll be yes, that is the trend of American government now. Women are becoming very, very strong. We are having chapters now that are having women as our chapter women, and to God be the glory. This is just in line with the leadership of women in Egba-land. I will ask you to please, after we do this honor, you put your name and you're going to sign it, and I'm going to sign it. We have been shouldered with the responsibility of bringing unity to Egba-land. We have been shouldered with responsibility of bringing development to Egba-land. We have been shouldered with responsibility to make sure that the generation unborn never regretted that they were born as an Egba man or a woman. So it's our now turn, and it's our turn to start building heroes of tomorrow. Please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the Egba National Association, USA and Canada. During my time, you will faithfully and impartially discharge the responsibility of the office, name your office, to the best of my ability, and that I will support the goals and the objectives of the association. So help me God. Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. A ti fi kéré o, a ti fi tómi létí wípé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pín ìpanu ni. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ fún yín nígbà tí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí wípé Egba-Yewa Descendant Association of this Washington Metro ní ìlú tí ilé agbára gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà wà. Orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà tí ó jọba lé gbogbo ìlú. Ilé agbára lẹ́wà yìí o. Wọ́n ní a ti ṣe ètò rẹpẹtẹ tí kò ṣe kékeré o, ètò rẹpẹtẹ. MC sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ kábíyèsí wà níkàlẹ̀ o àti agbógbó àwọn olóyè o. Farabalẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ mi. A ti gba àyè sílẹ̀ fún àríyá aláìlẹ́gbẹ́ má ní gbàgbé ní Mountain Hall 3710 West Street ní Hyattsville. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè imagine tó jọmọ́ oúnjẹ mi ò dánú ní nǹkan o bó ṣe rí ni mo ṣe sọ fún yín mi. Láfú wà ń bẹ̀, kúrì ọ̀bọ̀rọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, kán fi àkásán sí. Ẹ má ro mi ò parọ́ o, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí rí yẹn ní ìgbà kan pẹ́. Ewédú tí wọ́n mú ẹ̀gúsí sínú ẹ̀ ó wà ń bẹ̀. Irú pẹ̀tẹ̀ wọ́n fi sí ó lẹ́wẹ́tẹ̀ bá ti ṣe báyìí ó ta sọ́sọ́ ni. Ráìsì ọ̀fadà wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ̀yí jẹ́ nínú ke inú ewére wọn ràpọ̀ ẹ̀ sí. Lẹ́rì náà lẹ́wà gbogbo ayé lẹ máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tí ẹ tẹ̀dó síbì nínú gbọ̀ngàn tá a wà yìí ní òkè, tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ mọ́tò láti gbé yín lọ láti gbádùn, tẹ tún fẹ́ mọ́tò tó máa gbé yín padà wá, àti ṣe gbogbo àyè sílẹ̀. Mo sọ fún yín pé mèrè náà nílé wa gbogbo ayé lè máa jẹ. Fún irú àwọn èèyàn wọ̀nyí ẹ rí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Za Sodiya.
For the rest of our program continue tomorrow morning. And I want to emphasize and please listen. Tomorrow morning we are feeding the homeless at 7 o'clock. And if you have brought your used materials that we're going to donate to the Salvation Army, please see the newly elected PRO be acting on behalf of the newly elected Social Secretary. Tomorrow we are having our economic summit. On behalf of the Ogun State government, Dr. Jumoke Fabilomi will present economic opportunities for the African Business Forum tomorrow at 11 o'clock. During that time, we will also use the opportunity to inform you that every chapter will wear their Adire Metro Sunday. We will take picture with KBSC. The economic summit is 10 to 11. 11 to 12, we come here behind this to take your group photographs with KBSC tomorrow. There will be no group photographs during the Sunday ceremony. Please don't be insulted when we ask you to please leave. The Sunday event is a grand finale. We have very limited time. So, and we don't want the repeat of 4 years to happen, where we took too many pictures to the enjoyment of what we really came for. So please, on Saturday, tomorrow, 11 to 12, every chapter except the Egba-Yewa, how we preparing for the picnic that will be preparing for the picnic that are exempted from taking pictures tomorrow. Please note this. Let us be punctual. Today was a little bit tardy. Let us be punctual tomorrow. And when we go out to our first ever